Caleb. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm having a good night. How are y'all?
Good, man. So what's your question for us?
So I see a lot of y'all, the high value men. They have skills and almost what was it, habits that a lot of other people just don't have. And I was wondering about as far as building habits and skills. What would y'all focus on as a high value man?
I would say discipline's probably the number one. Gumption and probably discipline. What would you guys say?
I mean, discipline is absolutely mission critical. But also, I'd say, right, it's you have to have an objective. So, depending on what direction you want to go, those are the habits you want to focus on, right? So,
Okay.
I mean, if you're going more down the fitness and route, then you have a specific plan for, hey, I want to get really big, or I want to get really lean, or hey, I want to run really fast or jump really high. So, know kind of what your mission objective is, so that way you can kind of formulate some tailor specific habits because there's going to be very good general habits that you can have. But if you really want to separate yourself and you really want to get to the top or the peak of anything, you're going to have to specialize. So specialize in some particular set of habits for your end objective. That would be the way that I would go about approaching habits.
You know what I look for? Like honestly, if I'm interviewing somebody, I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Like I look at their physical state. If they're out of shape, if they're obese, like if they're not physically fit, then it's pretty much an automatic dismissal for me. Like if you don't have the discipline to sleep, work out, and eat properly, why would you do a good job for me? You
I 100% agree.
Yep.
see what I'm saying?
Yep. Workout is one thing. I will add, though, one of the greatest tests of self discipline for a man is when you're at a night venue, like in a bar,
Mhm.
and you see a very attractive woman you're attracted to, but then her boyfriend comes along and puts his hand on her back, and then you know it's over. Do you look back at her again? Do you look in that direction again? If you do that, you have no self discipline. You just wasted a second in your life.
Right. I've definitely really started cracking down and shit like that lately. Like not rejecting myself before somebody else rejects me, type stuff like that. And watching all of you has definitely helped me build that discipline and stuff. So I
You should
really
only
appreciate
like
that.
the people who like you back. In the end of the day, that's a kind of self
I
discipline.
have that rule. Yep.
Only like and spend time with people that like you back.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. All my friends like me. It's crazy. I have one too.
Surprise,
That's a
eh?
little
We love
different.
you, Jared.
Weird,
I've
man.
never had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Wow.
realize that until the Miami trip. I was like, wow, I have like 30 friends now. Like, I haven't had 30 friends at any point in my life. This is amazing. Another one that I always say to guys too, especially I'm at the point in my career where younger guys are asking me for advice. I'm like, wait, I don't have any mentors, so that's a big reason I got in Rich's group too. But one thing I always tell younger guys is curiosity too. So you know something needs to be done. Renegade Wingman said a good one, objective. So like for example, when I lost like 100 pounds years ago, I knew I had to lose the weight. It was literally physically holding me back.
Yeah.
Rich, I agree with you because I've been obese and I've been 10% body fat and I'm probably like 10, 12 all times all year round. Figure out how to maintain it. Your mind is different too. My mind is sharp. When I am in shape, my mind is on. When I'm out of shape, usually when you're eating crappy, you're drinking too, you're not sleeping well, like your mind is just slush. I call
Yeah.
it slop in Rich's form. I was like, hey, if you're eating slop, you're going to think like slop, you're going to look like slop. But getting back to the main point is curiosity. So I knew, for example, I had to go down this fitness journey. I didn't know I was going to end where I'm at, and I actually surprised myself to this day. Every day I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow, I would have never imagined this 15 years ago. But have that element of curiosity in being that you don't know all the answers. A lot of guys get real dogmatic in the red pill space about red pill philosophy in their fitness. Like, I'm a vegan, I'm a CrossFitter, I'm a carnivore, I'm this or that. Try it all, take the elements that work for you, and then put it together in your own framework, and then stick to it. And then consistency goes in hand in hand with discipline. It's great. I know a lot of guys like, oh, I'm going to get started on this fitness goal, and I'm going to cut out all these things. I'm going to make these wild, radical changes. I'm like, hey, just cut out like one crappy meal a week first, or just start slow, or just get to the gym. Just get in the habit of going there first, because if you do too much at once, you're going to burn yourself out. Your body's not going to be able to handle it, and you're going to set yourself up for failure. So I'd say curiosity and consistency are my two.
I would say that's one of the best
Okay.
pieces of advice that you could give anyone, and that like should be clipped right there. Is really the best habit you can have is make it your own. Because so many guys get caught up in trying to like be carbon copies of someone else, and that leads to that burnout or that frustration or whatever. So really, it is a phenomenal, like that is a, I'm going to clip that and just start showing it to some of my clients right now.
Yeah,
nice.
Really
I need a
get in the
clip.
habit of
I don't have
making
one
your
yet.
own.
All right. Well, thank you for the advice. That was great.
Yeah, and Caleb, just like last thing, a lot of guys make like very small plans. Like they have basic disciplinary sort of plans, like no FAP, like congratulations, you didn't touch your PP for a day. Well done. It's like make
Someone
like
else did.
like you're thinking, you might as well think big, right?
Think big.
Thanks, buddy.